Good everyone, welcome to today's little bonus video, and today we have a guy who I'm pretty certain is cheating. Now, I don't fully know if he is, but I've had a couple of look at the server replay. Obviously, I've had my own personal experience in the battle, and I just thought this guy was a bit dodgy. Now, I don't think if he was cheating, I don't think he was running an aimbot, personally. It doesn't look like it. But I'm just not sure. I'm not saying this guy is cheating. I just think he is. Now, having a look at the guy's stats, which I will show in a moment, I think there's a possibility. But to be honest, I have similar stats in terms of like KDRs and stuff. So to be honest, I don't think it's his KDRs that really showcase what I mean. I mean, if we take a look, obviously his name's Dr. Alex. And if you look at his tanks, I mean, they're actually alright. I mean, they're actually pretty comparable to what I would have for the most part. However, it's just when we get into the nitty gritty of this battle is what you'll see, or what you'll see what I mean by I think he is cheating. Now, I'm not, again, I'm going to reiterate, I don't think, like, I'm not 100%. So I'm not saying he is a cheater. That's why the title will be saying possible cheater. So, let's get into the nitty gritty and let's have a look at why I think this guy may be cheating. So, he's out today in his Russian M4A2 Sherman. Now, I love the Shermans, so that's always nice. I do like to see people driving Shermans and respecting them. However, if this guy is cheating, which I don't know, like, I'm not 100%. And normally I would not cover a guy in a video if I didn't have at least some solid proof. Now, his antics with his turret just seem very normal player-like. Obviously, we've got an enemy tank just coming, well, obviously a friendly for me, just coming up on the right. That's a T-25. He didn't really know it was there. He didn't really look. It's when he gets around to me, because yes, I'm in this battle. So I'm currently sat in the Challenger, which I was spading at the time. It's now spaded. I will be getting out a review for it very soon. I'm currently sat in a spot that I like to christen Joe's Pile of Shit. Now this spot does tend to get overlooked by a lot of people, so you can sort of understand what I mean. So I'm sat at the moment because there is actually a French Sherman that pulled out for a little look just over here. I'm currently looking at him. Obviously, you can tell by the tank, I'm pretty much almost done. In fact, this battle got me 66 RP away from Spain in this tank. I will be covering this thing in a review at some point. It's when he gets around to my position is when I start to get a bit questionable. Obviously, I was looking at him at the time, because from this point, obviously I'm pointing again, even though I don't see why, because obviously you can't see my fingers. At the time, I could see where he was. I was looking at him. Because I can see him in third person. But just watch his turret. Now, why has he just cracked it to the right? Bear in mind, I've not fired a shot. The area looks pretty untouched. That's the whole point of going to Joe's Pile of Shit. You don't make it obvious there. But I just find it weird. Does he know I'm there? Because he's looking. He's looking at Joe's Pile of Shit. And he's just dropped artillery right on my position. Directly on my position. This is where I got a bit suspicious. Obviously, I'm not being marked at this point. I'd just like to reiterate, I'm not being marked by his artillery. His artillery actually missed me. But look. And he's following my tank around with his barrel. you can see what I mean now. Obviously, his driving's terrible, so he drives straight into a freaking wooden post or like a wooden support beam or something. But at this point, I'm just thinking, right, I think this guy's a cheat. I'm going to have to play this very differently. I'm now going to jump to my perspective of the battle. So obviously, I'm thinking, right, he's distracted. SA-50's not looking on this way. Boom. That's him gone. So now, if he was playing legitimately, this guy would know I'm here. But look, he still followed me through the Joe's pile of shit with his barrel. I'm going to stay in my view for a bit, just so you can see my mentality thought of this battle. Obviously, you can see a T-34-85 over there. The Sherman was, well, the guy, Dr. Alex, was marking me on the map. And you can see the T-34 is now interested. He's obviously realised that there's a dead tank over here, and he wants to go and investigate what caused it. Fair enough. However, I'm thinking at the time, well, I know for a fact it's got stellinium armor, so I want to deal with the T-34 first. The T-34 obviously doesn't know where I am, so I figure, okay, I'll go for him first. That's him dead. Obviously, Dr. Alex did not know how to drive his Sherman properly. I pull out for a shot, and I pop him. You can sort of see why I was questionable about this. Because surely, if he knew I was here with a possible wall hack, because quite clearly it wasn't one of the aimbot, obviously I had my ass. You can sort of see why I sort of thought that during the battle. Obviously, I managed to kill him. I put a shot right through the front plate of a Sherman, which isn't much of an achievement. It's a Sherman. But it's just the fact that he was following me with his barrel, dropping artillery on my position when the position just looked like normal, to be honest. It didn't really look like anything was actually there. And I just find it weird how he knew exactly where to follow me with his gun barrel. And he knew to fire his machine guns where I was. Don't you think that's a bit weird? So that's why I'm not saying he is a cheat. But obviously, now that I've shown you my perspective of the battle, his perspective of the battle, up until the point I showed you where obviously I took over and I showed you my mentality throughout the battle, because I thought this guy was cheating straight away. The moment I saw him drop artillery on me, bang on, because I knew it was him, fairly certain I knew it was him because he was looking at me, and his gun was following me through the Joe's pile of shit. I had a very strong thought that this guy was cheating. So let me know what you think. Obviously, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to say I'm wrong. If you think I'm right, feel free to say I'm right. I'll be more than happy to discuss this with people if they want to talk to me in the comments section. I'll be more than happy. I just think this guy's a bit dodgy. And you can sort of understand why. Now, thankfully, my team actually won this battle, so quite clearly cheaters never prosper, is the old saying. But obviously, I'm not going to say he is a cheat. I think he is. It was like when my Night Owl, you may remember him. I thought he was a cheat. And it turned out he was, because he got banned 3 months later. So this could be another one. That's very low key. Quite hard to spot. But even so, let me know what you think. If you do report him, please do let me know. If you do think I'm wrong, feel free to point me out. I will discuss it with you. And, well, if you want the server replay, just pretty much just type in Joseph 2000 Stalingrad, and it will be the top battle, because I haven't been on Stalingrad for a couple of days now. But anyway, I'll let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on this guy. Like I say, I don't know. I think he is. Looking at this battle again, and obviously doing the commentary and everything, I think he is. But we'll just have to see. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you all on the next one.